Yo, welcome to This Week in Geek, where we'll talk about the latest geek news this week. I'm Alvin.
And I'm Nick.
First up,
Empire Magazine, Star Wars, The Force Awakens coverage.
Empire Magazine just released the cover to its latest issue. It comes out on Thursday, August 27, featuring two covers, one featuring the film's villains and the other featuring the film's heroes.
As you can see from the villains cover, the three main baddies are there, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, and General Hux, in what seems to be a loading bay of a First Order carrier. Could this be the inside of a new Star Destroyer?
Well, it does look like it. I mean, it looks like the standard Star Destroyers we saw in the previous films.
Yeah, I like how the TIE fighters are white. I just love the new color scheme.
And then what looks like to be docking base for the TIE fighters?
Yeah, if you look at the right side of the gatefold cover, there seem to be things protruding from the ground.
My money is on docking base.
Yeah, I love how Kylo Ren is so menacing in this picture.
Oh yeah. General Hux seems so submissive.
Yeah, but he has that douchey face, man. Such a douche. I bet you he's gonna speak in a British accent.
Yeah, just like Moff Tarkin.
Most definitely.
Looks like he might actually, fulfill the same role. Captain Phasma looking as kick-ass as always.
As always. Love the quote as well. There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? The dark side and the light.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling something, all right.
Next up, on the heroes cover, it features Rey, Finn, BB-8, and also Poe Dameron on the desert planet Jakku with the Millennium Falcon docked proudly in the background. I wonder what that Kain is. What is it supposed to show
I think they're trying to camouflage it, bro.
That's a pretty small cloth.
Oh, well. They seem to be doing a good job about it, saying all the TIE fighters are not shooting at it.
What I like about this Empire covers though is the fact that it features the new characters. There's none of the original trilogy characters at all on these covers.
Although, the covers kind of have a feel of the original trilogy as well.
Interestingly, inside the magazine, which comes out this week, J.J. Abrams has spoiled more details about the lead baddie, Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is not a Sith.
No fucking way.
He's merely an underling that works under Supreme Leader Snoke, a powerful figure on the dark side of the Force.
You mean Supreme Leader Snooki?
No, bro. Snoke. Like smoke with an N.
Kylo Ren had gotten his name from joining a group called the Knights of Ren. So Ren is kind of like an honorific.
So how Darth is a Sith word and Ren is a Sith word as well?
Could be. Since he's not a Sith, this makes, things much more interesting. Who are the Knights of Ren?
And why do they look highly upon Darth Vader?
Exactly,
Is this like a fucking cult that Vader did before he died?
The movie explains the origins of Kylo Ren's mask and where it's from. The design, of course, it's meant to be a nod towards Darth Vader's mask. He's well aware of what came before in episode 4 to 6. That much of the story is actually in the film.
I like the part that JJ talked about how Kylo built his own crossguard lightsaber. Because as you saw from episode 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, there's never been a crossguard lightsaber before.
Oh, yeah.
Is he from an ancient cult or ancient part of the Sith religion? I think one of my favorite theories is the fact that he could be the third Skywalker sibling. I also like that bit about Supreme Leader Snoke. The fact that Supreme Leader Snoke is a performance captured digital character played and voiced by the great Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah.
If you listen to the first trailer, the one with the line,
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Oh, that's his voice?
that's his voice on the trailer. So yeah, he could be the new big baddie, the new emperor that's trying to bring the First Order back into power.
And looking at how they're producing Star Wars Episode 7 right now, it harkens back to Episode 4, 5, 6.
All the
But
good
at the
shit from
same
4, 5,
time-
6.
But
yeah.
at the same time, it brings a whole new universe, to light.
Yeah.
Definitely cannot wait.
I'm quite happy they decided not to go with the extended universe. I mean, it'd be nice to see Admiral Thrawn and Master Ciboa, but I prefer treading new ground than watch a novel from 15 years ago.
Damn it, I can't wait to see the film.
Next up,
Star Wars Force Awakens panel at D23.
about 2 weeks ago, Disney had a convention for most of the movies coming out next year. It's called D23. They have it every year. It's an annual convention for them. This year's extra special though, because since Disney acquired Lucasfilms and Marvel, it's been more of a geek fest. John Boyega showed to the crowd Drew Struzan's new poster for Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Posters, as always, look amazing.
Of course, it's Drew Struzan.
Let's take a closer look at Drew Struzan's Star Wars Force Awakens poster. There is a disclaimer, by the way.
The poster is not the film's official one sheet that will come out later nearing the end of this year. It was actually a promotional limited edition poster released only to the fans at the D23 Expo. If you look closely at the poster though, there's 5 important things that you could notice.
The first one, of course, being John Boyega's character Finn, holding what looks like to be Anakin's lightsaber. What does this say? I mean, could he actually be a Jedi?
Finn could be a Jedi.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Maybe he's like Lando Calrissian's son. This is like way out there, man. Fan theory.
Yeah, it is.
You never know. I mean, like Lando could be like fucking with like Princess Leia, and then he got like a force sensitive kid.
No god, bro. I think that is territory best left to porn.
But yeah, okay. That fan theory aside, I think this goes to show that Finn could be a Jedi. I mean, most of the time, only Jedis can turn on lightsabers, right?
Only Jedis can wield lightsabers properly. And another thing to notice is the 2 suns in the poster.
So some fans have theorized that this could be a sign that Episode 7 might have a flashback scene or actually go back to Tatooine.
Some other fans theorize that there are actually 3 suns in the picture.
Where's the third one?
The third one will be the one right under Han Solo's arm.
We do know from the trailer that the film begins on the desert planet of Jakku. Could Jakku have 3 suns?
Or is Struzan just using it for dramatic lighting? Who knows? And the other thing that kind of solidifies this theory is that there is a vaporator near the third sun. You know, the one from Skywalker's moisture farm.
That looks like the iconic vaporator.
It could be 2 different desert worlds. It could be one. It could be Jakku's situated right next to Tatooine.
That'd be too close a coincidence, man.
Yeah, but Star Wars was all about coincidences.
Oh my god. Yeah, George Lucas, damn you. At the bottom of the poster, if you notice, there's a close-up of a set from the original Star Wars trilogy. Most likely, those are the iconic stairs from Cloud City, the place where Luke Skywalker lost possession of Anakin's lightsaber.
Together with his
Hand as well.
Yeah, like father, like son.
Just like the theory that we might be going back to Tatooine, could we be going back to Cloud City?
Will we actually revisit Cloud City and, Tatooine in that sense? Another last thing to notice is that how Rey is right smack down the middle of the poster in between the light side where Finn is and the dark side.
Kylo is, yeah. Maybe it's a metaphor for something?
Could be how she's like straddling between light and dark.
Maybe in this film, Rey could be the deciding factor between either the Sith winning or the Jedi's winning.
Well, one last thing to see about Rey's character in this picture is that her staff looks like she's holding a lightsaber hilt in the middle.
It looks just like a piece of wood, but as you go further up, it looks like some technological metal parts.
Next up, Rogue One, a Star Wars story at D23.
The Star Wars anthology films that's being planned in between episodes 7, 8 and 9 has effectively been renamed to A Star Wars Story. The first one that we're going to see after episode 7 this year is in 2016. The movie is going to be called Rogue One,
Oh, I can't wait for
A
this
Star
one.
Wars Story. After coming out with the announcement about the renaming of the Star Wars anthology films into A Star Wars Story, he also revealed the first official photo of the Rogue One cast at D23. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story is written and directed by Gareth Edwards, the guy that did Godzilla and Monster. Basically, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story is set way before Episode 4, A New Hope. This timeline will be set after the Star Wars Rebels cartoon series and before Episode 4, A New Hope. If you remember, at the beginning of Episode 4, these bounty hunters have already succeeded. The first thing that you see in Episode 4 is Vader being in pursuit of Tantive 4, the ship that is harboring Princess Leia, who supposedly holds the Death Star plans in her hands. There's like 6 things to notice in the Rogue One, A Star Wars Story official cast picture.
The group photo looks as though it was shot in the ruins of an ancient Massassi temple on the jungle moon of Yavin 4, where the Rebel Alliance was stationed on in Episode 4.
You can see the creepy vines and stuff like that. That's classic Yavin 4, man. This is the same place that Mon Mothma was giving the speech to Luke and Han Solo before they did the trench run. I like the idea of Felicia Jones. If you check out, she's in the center of the picture. The idea that she is rumored to be either A, Boba Fett's daughter, or B, an adult version of Sabine.
Oh, I hope she's B.
Yeah.
Because I really would like to see, further characterization of Sabine. She's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars Rebels.
For the guys that didn't watch Star Wars Rebels, Sabine is a pretty cool Mandalorian weapons expert.
Yes.
Yeah, so she basically wears armor that looks just like Boba Fett because she's a Mandalore as well.
Apart from that, we can see Donnie Yen, Mr. Ip Man himself,
Pretty
sitting
badass.
like a cool badass right at the corner. The other thing to notice is that he looks blind.
You can see that his eyes are white and grey. Blatantly, he's blind, man. And what's up with that quarterstaff that he's holding onto? It doesn't look like a normal stick. Like it has like metal parts on it.
Rumors have it that he may actually be a Jedi or a Force sensitive that's using the Force to guide himself.
That's pretty cool, man. I've never seen a blind Jedi before. I would definitely want to see a kung fu wielding blind Jedi, man, in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Next up, Diego Luna ride off Felicia Jones' shoulder on the back. Actor Diego Luna is rumored to be Biggs' Dark Lighter.
He's sporting the same mustache, the same hairdo, he's sporting the same cocky smirk.
I think it's the aloofness, man. Biggs' Dark Lighter is an important character from the original trilogy. He is actually Luke Skywalker's childhood friend from Tatooine who left the planet to join the pilot academy. Most likely, Diego Luna's character is the Rebel Alliance rep in the team of bounty hunters. You know, somebody to keep all these like bounty hunters on the straight, on the down low.
Sounds right. Sounds just about right. How about like Jiang Wen's character? The guy right behind Donnie Yen. He looks like he's in some futuristic samurai gear.
I like his body armor. And then what's that large barrel weapon on his
Yeah,
back?
it looks like a fucking cannon, man.
Maybe it's like a lightsaber cannon. Lastly, in the foreground, there's Riz Ahmed. He's a UK actor. You can see he's tinkering with something in the foreground. Most likely, he's a resident engineering expert or mad scientist of the group. Also, if you look at his shoulder, there seems to be
a faded Galactic Empire symbol.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna go undercover.
Could be.
I mean, they are gonna steal the Death Star plans anyway. I'm just like taken aback at the fact that this picture of the cast, the first picture, doesn't show any droids. What the hell, man? There's no like droid bounty hunters? You know, in episode 4 to 6, IG-88 was the most awesome droid bounty hunter, yeah? This is like reverse racism, man.
Bro.
They just like, they don't want to employ droids as like bounty hunters.
But they're not droids that they're looking for.
Gareth Edwards couldn't make it to D23 because he's literally shooting Rogue One right now. We have some pictures from Pinewood Studios in UK.
As you can see in the production shot, so what looks like to be a studio.
There's like a tropical planet there. I like the fact that the Stormtrooper outfits are the old school versions because this is set before episode 4.
Yes, that's right.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story, is currently shooting and hits theaters on December 16, 2016.
Next up, Disney announces the immersive Star Wars land. So apart from J.J. Abrams talking about the Star Wars The Force Awakens and the Rogue One production shots, Disney announced Star Wars Land.
There's like 6 things that they revealed at the panel. First one, the fact that it's a whole new world. It's a whole new planet never before seen in any Star Wars movie. It's like a gateway planet, a remote frontier town, one of the last stops before wild space.
All the Star Wars fans now can start speculating.
Could it be in the Outer Rim?
Beyond the Outer Rim is actually the wild space.
So most likely it could be a neighbor to Tatooine. It's pretty huge. Star Wars Land will take up about 14 acres. There's going to be like 2 Star Wars lands. One of it's going to be at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando, Florida. The other one's going to be at the Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California.
It was also revealed that the world's inhabitants would be aliens, humanoids, and droids. What this would mean is that I'm pretty sure that they will come out with a variety of costume characters or puppeteered alien creatures or, like remote-controlled droids throughout the whole park.
I mean, like, if you go to Disneyland, it's just people, man.
Imagine being served by your own C-3PO.
That's mind-blowing, man. And I wouldn't mind having an R2-D2 unit, like, follow me around for the whole day.
Or maybe a BB-8.
Oh my god! I would love to walk into, like, a bar like the one on Tatooine. The one with those guys that went like...
Yeah, and your wish will become true because there will only be Star Wars aliens. They are planning to make it fully immersive. Like, when you come in, you're in for the Star Wars experience. So you go to a bar, you're gonna have a jazz band.
Please don't bring that like annoying diner guy from like episode 2, the one with the 4 arms.
This would be a land that's full of characters who are in character in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, I like the fact that every single thing will be in story, which means everybody's going to be in character. This means that everything from merchandise to food options will be set within the world.
You mean I can actually get blue milk?
You might actually get blue milk, man. I wonder if it's like Aunt Beru's recipe for blue milk.
is both awesome and terrifying at the same time.
We've seen this done before in Universal Studios' Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and everybody's in character. This is not pretty far-fetched. Having 14 acres of Star Wars characters, speaking Star Wars language, serving you Star Wars food. I just want my chainmail bikini chick, man.
As long as you strip down like Jabba, I think they're okay with it. Star Wars Land will feature 2 signature attractions. Number 1 being the Millennium Falcon Secret Mission, which they said will give you the ability to take controls of the Millennium Falcon on a customized secret mission. The signature attraction being the New Era Battle.
This one's an epic Star Wars adventure that puts you right in the middle of a climactic battle between the First Order and the Resistance. This Star Wars Land 14 acres, it's only gonna finish by 2018, 2022. This is genius from this.
I think it is a geek's dream come true.
Yeah. Next up, Star Wars panel at D23, miscellaneous news. Walt Disney Studios chairman Alan Horn also announced at the D23 Expo that Colin Trevorrow will be the director for Episode 9 in the new trilogy.
Its recent work, Jurassic World, was just a complete hit.
With director Rian Johnson writing the scripts for Episode 8 and 9, it sounds like an awesome collabo. Star Wars Episode 9 will close out the newest Star Wars trilogy in 2019.
And apart from that, the latest news for Star Wars The Force Awakens is that the opening scrolling text might have just been accidentally spoiled.
On Twitter, of all places.
Yeah. Someone actually got a hold of the new Star Wars X-Wing 2-player set from Fantasy Flight Games. Supposedly behind the box, they had the opening spiel. And of course, it only took a few hours for a budding director to come out with a scrolling screen text.
Oh yeah, of course. Unfortunately, it's not a moving scrolling text, but it looks pretty awesome as it is.
It looks like a real set of the new Star Wars X-Wing. You can see they have the new color schemes for the TIE fighters.
Yep.
The new color scheme for the X-Wing.
Yep, that looks like... it's not Poe Dameron's
They have new cards
X-Wing,
as well inside. They have
BB-8 is there.
Yeah, they have BB-8 as a card. This might be the real thing. To have this iconic scrolling text
out so early.
It's
only August. Damn.
Now the best part is it feeds my curiosity to go and watch the movie right now. I need it.
Yeah.
I need it.
So I guess, the Rebel Alliance evolves into the Resistance then.
Yeah.
And the Empire is now just a remnant known as the First Order. I like how it says, as they struggle against the dark might of the enemy. Could that be Supreme Leader Snooki?
Oh yeah.
Or could it be Kylo Skywalker Ren? And these brave heroes, Finn Calrissian and Rey Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
I like how they also put in Awaken the skill and strength. The
Force
Force Awakens.
I see what you did there.
Looks like a great start to what's gonna be an awesome movie in December.
Yeah. Right, up next, this week's cool shit. So this is a public service announcement from Brotherhood Workshop to Let the Wookiee Win.
Yeah. You gotta check out this week's cool shit, man. You understand why you wanna let the Wookiee win.
Again, Brotherhood Workshop coming out with a lot of amazing Lego and animation.
Yeah. Stop motion animation on Lego is a lot of work.
Yeah.
And just like Toscano Bricks last week, this is pretty smooth, man.
Definitely go and check them out. This is the reason why they're this week's cool shit.
Yeah.
That's it for This Week in Geek. Stay tuned to our next episode every Friday.
What do you think of this week's episode? Leave us a comment in the comment section below.
And if you like us, subscribe. I'm Alvin.
And I'm Nick. Signing off.
Thanks for watching.